So let's get into the first piece, right? So this is a t-shirt from New Collection. I was really stoked about this t-shirt just based on the fact of we experimented with a different type of wash. So if you look at it, it looks like a vintage t-shirt, which I've been obsessed with. But it's cool because what we did was a coffee wash. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, right here. And it's really cool because when we first did it, the first batch actually smelled like coffee for a while. And we just wanted to create like a t-shirt that you could put in your collection. You could just throw on and you could pair well with other pieces. If you look at the pieces, they almost look like artwork. So it's really cool, the aesthetic of this t-shirt. You know, just wanted to create our version of our own vintage t-shirt. That was it. But I really love the wash. Like, even if you turn it inside out, it's really cool just to throw on. So, yep. So, we've been seeing a lot of zip-up hoodies, and I always wanted to create one since like the BBC days. So, I wanted to reinterpret it just a little bit and not just create another zip-up hoodie and, you know, just flood the market. So what we did was we experimented with a vintage overwash, right? If you look closely, you can see the discoloration in the garment, and it's really cool. And it has such like a great feel to it as well too. And we did our RBC logo on the front, right here. And then we did this amazing back logo on the back. So if you look closely, also, we added our own effect to it. Wow. And then if you look at the back, the same thing as well too. So yeah, I'm really stoked about this hoodie because one, it's one of those pieces that layer well with a whole bunch of, you know, other things within the collection. But overall, you could just throw them on and go. So really, really satisfied with how this hoodie came out. And also, there's slight distressing, like throughout the rest of the hoodie, so it's really cool, like really, really dope. The details are amazing on this piece right here, so super happy how this came out, and yeah, I wear this a lot, like a lot. Now, one of my favorite pieces, just based on the fact of the inspiration where it came from, if you never know, if you're familiar with Spike Lee, he made a movie during the 90s called Clockers. So if you look at the aesthetic of the movie, it was like really oversized, like basketball shorts, oversized sweatpants, and bigger like crew necks. And I wanted to take inspiration from that. So we created our own sweatsuit for this season. So where should we start? Let's start with the crew neck. So the crew neck is Chef Kiss. It's really, really dope because it's super oversized. It has a great boxy feel. And yeah, and the feel, the heavyweightiness. The weight of the crew neck is actually really dope. And if you look closely, we add a couple out details. This is a puff print, but not done in a very tacky way. It has a great texture to it, almost like rubberized. And the oversized back print of our logo, really dope. And one unnoticed detail is side pockets. Functional side pockets on a crew neck. So yeah, we're really like happy how this came out. All the sweaters fit oversized, so I don't know how many we have left online. So if you do order it, if you wanted more of like a tailor fit, just make sure you size down. But the fit we went with is like a super like oversized boxy fit. So really dope piece right here. Really, really dope piece. And of course, we made bottoms to it. So if you notice throughout the collection, and currently one of our logos that we've been using is the RBC Design Studio logo. So if you look closely right here, let me put this hanger up. Yeah, and these sweats, same thing, have the same weight as the crew neck. Super baggy effect. But the cool thing about it is it has drawstrings. the elastic drawstring, so you can play around with the effect, so they're not like dragging all the time. And yeah, these shits are really, really good. Like really good. And they're so subtle where you could pair them with other things if you don't want to wear the whole set together. But yeah, I just wear the whole set. Shit make me feel like I'm on like varsity team or I play college ball. So yeah, really dope. Super excited about these. I'm not too sure how many pieces that we have left online. We might only have a few size run, but for the next collection, we are gonna be dropping a different sweatsuit that I'm really excited about as well too. But yeah, if you do get a chance to cop these, great piece.
Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener. Spray relief.
You two take care of labor.
Only intended for a plane capsule.
You don't want to die of cold.
So this season, right, me and my partner, we wanted to create like our own version of essential pants that we can re-implement during the course of like each season, whether it's spring, summer, fall, or winter. So we created our idea of essential pants, which came out really, really good. At first, we were really gonna like dead these just because we weren't too sure about the fit, but after trying them on and styling them, amazing. So we have a lightweight navy nylon, and we have an oatmeal, what do you call this, oatmeal? Off-white, oatmeal drawstring. And if you notice, right here above the pocket, we have the patchwork. This to me is like one of my favorite details, because if you're wearing these, especially how they like, you know, stack on the waist, and it's more of a tailored fit, slightly tailored, because they go in during the knee. Oh wait, hold on. I'm lying. The RBC is definitely one of my favorite like aspects, but this right here, this like slit in the flare bottom. Woo-hoo-wee. And yeah, so they look great on a variety of different sneakers, boots, sandals, chancletas, anything for that matter. And yeah, and the fit is really, really nice on these. So this was like our version of essential pant that you could wear with everything. You could throw it on with cardigan, crew neck, denim jacket, motorcycle jacket, whatever you want to wear. Like these shits will fit in. So really cool pair of pants. Now, on to the motherfucking star of the show. I know I'm gonna have to X that out. So we have, all right, first of all, let me go through the concept of the jacket. So during, I think like the late 80s, early 90s, it was an artist called Ram LZ, right? If anybody's familiar with like that scene, it was probably one of the most, I would say, groundbreaking of emerging artists. You had Basquiat, you had Kenny Sharp, you had Keith Haring, you had so many great artists coming out in New York. But one artist who never got as much exposure, just because he never showed in galleries. He did, but not to the scale of Basquiat, right? Was Ram LZ. He was a multidisciplinary artist who experimented with hip hop, who experimented with just like sculptures, like figurines, like African like art, as far as like when he created different masks. So he was really, really talented. So when I when I watched the documentary, I was heavily influenced by that. So which I developed almost like a homage piece of this trench jacket. So it came out really, really amazing, like really amazing. We only created one because we wanted it to feel like you were actually buying like a canvas, like an art piece. And yeah, I couldn't be more satisfied with it. So yeah, he played a big role, and it was kind of cool necessarily seeing like how I wanted to make sure while I was making this piece, it felt like an actual canvas that we experimented with, and it took like countless months to necessarily constantly go over it and then go back to it. He was in discipline to be able to, you know, master so many different aspects when it came to art scene. So this was like a homage piece that we created for Ramel Z, and yeah, so super cool, like really dope piece. Probably might be sold out, but please cop something and tell us what you think. Make sure you mob up in the comments and tell me what piece you like, tell me what's your favorite piece, and yeah, that's about it. And we appreciate the support. So please, once again, follow us on Instagram at Raised by Champions. Follow us on TikTok at Raised by Champions. And yeah, check out the new collection. Thank you for allowing me to ramble. Peace.
Free.
I'll give you trouble. Pop your piece around the track if you get.
Shoo.